Okay, welcome back to back in
This.
whatever we're doing here. So while I was internet, this is what's happened. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Not a cool effect.
Yeah. I assume you're going to put in something to fill.
Yeah, basically I just do a bedrock command that fills from that corner there to the upper corner over there.
Okay, but I mean, after this falls through, we need something so you can walk across.
Yeah, there's going to be a fill for the, it's just going to be a bedrock fill there.
The floor, yeah. So anyway, as I was saying, while I was gone, he finished up some stuff, so we'll take a little walk through. We got some clouds. That's pretty cool. We got some light sources. Got some light sources up there simulating stars or something. Basically, because I didn't want too many shadows around here. He's got some outside of the house. Got some windows in there. That's pretty cool. Front of the house looks really good. Got a little walkway up there. This is the main room. I put in some lights in these two corners just to take away some shadow. We got some pictures. This is the way up to the attic. The attic has some bookshelves, a place to sit, more shelves, so you can have some storage up here. We might throw some chests or something. Let's look. Do I have chests? Let's see. X1. Nope. 2. Nope. 3. Nope. 4. Nope. 5. Yep. Okay, so we'll put some. We'll just put some regular chests, I guess. We'll throw. Let's throw just a couple. Yeah, something like that. That looks good. You know, it's a storage place up here. Not sure what he was going to do with this corner, but we'll just throw some chests in there. That should work. And then I'm happy with that. Then down here, if you want to go to the bedrooms, you got some bedrooms in here. Let's go ahead, which way? So let's throw a chest there and a chest there. That should work. We got a little balcony you can walk out on. Do have some windows. That's kind of nice. I think we have a little, kitchenette kind of thing over here. Some food you can cook. What I may do, come up here and let's throw some beef. Throw a couple stacks of beef in that one just to give a little reward there. Now down here, the stairs. Let's make this a little bit more comfortable. Slabs. Get some of that. And this probably would go well. Okay, so...
Yeah, I figured there should probably be a food reward in here too.
Yeah, if you go up in the attic, I put a couple stacks in one of the chests. Let's see, let's put... We'll do something like that. do that. What I kind of like to do, is there anything burnable? Let's do that. Oh, let's do that. Okay. Do like that. Let's see what that does. So really, yeah, kind of leads you in, I think.
Cool. The reveal gate is done.
I don't like those. Okay. So
It's just a simple on-off.
So you come in here and you're like, oh, what's this do now? Jeez. Oh, well, that's nice. I'm living here. And then your buddy turns it off and you're stuck.
I mean, we could connect it to an XOR and have another switch on this side.
It don't matter. If your buddy locks you in here, he gave you a better place than he's going to be. Let's see here. Don't put a picture there.
Don't put a picture there?
No.
Oh, I see.
I'm going to put a netherrack and a fire. I thought that would look nice.
This is turning out pretty nice.
Yeah. See, I thought, having a fire that you could see from upstairs would be kind of cool, so hopefully we can. I was going to put the fire centralized, and then I put the staircase there, and, well, there went that idea. So, I am working with it, is what I'm doing. So we're going to put some netherrack down here, and then we'll just get ourselves a flint and steel. And let's start that sucker like that and like that. Let's see. Get back up there. Oh yeah, you can kind of see them. Now I will do a something maybe like this. Or should I do this? Yeah. We could do one of these. Might look a little better. What have we got here? It's different. Okay, so got some fireplaces, got some sitting areas, got some artwork. I think this is done over here. Got some beds. Can't jump off the balcony, but you can do that. You're putting in some
Just some variation.
leafy block. And then you put a skull on our nice house.
I wanted it to look kind of like a trap. Like you walk up and you're like, oh God, what is this going to do? And then you go, oh, well, that's pleasant.
Yeah. I mean, it is a nice break. I mean, looking at
the timing of the floor fill almost perfect. That's great. If you watch it really carefully when all the cement falls through.
Yeah. That is pretty good.
Interestingly enough, you can run through it. Oh, maybe not.
Well, you can, but you should probably jump. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you jump.
You can totally make it through there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's a neat effect. I originally kind of thought it'd be kind of cool if the whole thing was water, but, you know, it takes so long for it to go from one side to another. And I thought, well, okay, sand drops fast, and then I remember concrete powder's a thing.
Yep. And what's cool is you can do cool things because once concrete powder hits water, it turns into concrete and it doesn't fall anymore. So you can do interesting things with that.
Sweet. Okay. Well, checkpoint room is done.
Yeah, I think that looks nice, and you have a place to sleep. You got some food in there. Yeah. Okay.
So this room, I've got this little button here, but it really doesn't serve a purpose. This room could literally just be an open room.
Yeah.
Decorative.
We could. You know how we did the little stuff in here?
Mm-hmm.
We could do something like that here, only much faster. And you hit the button, it just puts random blocks, like spiraling up, and then that's it. Or maybe particle effects. So it looks like it should do something, but it doesn't really help you in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah,
Another troll room.
Alright. Build that up.
Because we could just do like a chain of these things with a 4-tick repeater in between each one and just, you know, have it start putting like particles all over the place for a duration. You know?
That's all that does. It's just a series of particles. I mean, they could be any particle, really. I think I must, yeah.
Let's see. Repeat needs redstone. I'm going to turn that to impulse. Yeah.
Well, it's set to repeat. I mean, I can do it. The reason I set it to repeat is because the button lasts several ticks, right? And so for as long as it receives an input, it then spews out a signal. But you can switch it to impulse needs redstone and just give it 100 particles instead of the 1. It's just a different effect.
Okay. I'm fine with it. As long as you did that on purpose.
I don't know how that will send the signal past that point, though, is the thing.
Should work. I put in a couple more. I thought we would have... Actually, I want to put in one more. 3 sounds.
Specific sounds you want?
Bell sounds, 3 different tones. And it would be cool if they were not in the same chord.
Okay, so that's Minecraft block dot note block. Just note, yeah, note dot. We've got bell, chime, flute, guitar, harp, pling,
Let's do
xylophone.
Flute. We haven't done a flute, have we?
Flute. We're gonna say all players can hear it at these coordinates, and then it's volume, pitch, minimum volume. So that's the first one. Do you want me to do a series of them?
Yeah, I want 3 because what I'm going for is the buttons broke. So I want it to sort of like be like, well, it was going to be a nice, chord or something, but it's broke.
It sends... Okay, so it actually sends a rapid-fire pulse through the repeat block.
Yep. And I love it. It's great.
Okay. Sounds like a phone.
Yeah.
I'm playing with the particle now.
Yeah, I saw that.
So if you want to play with the pitches, you can. It's the second to last number in those chain blocks. So there'll be like 1 point. It goes from... It seems to go from 1 to 2, but you can go below 1. It just inconsistently plays pitches below 1. Like 0.8 is different than 1.0, but 0.9 and 0.7 are the exact same thing as 0.8, which is weird.
Okay.
Yeah, not entirely certain how that's how that all works.
Okay, that was actually...
That was a good major chord there.
Yeah. 1, 3. One of them was off, so 1... Let's make... Oh, let's do this. 1, 1... Done. Yeah, I like that. It suggests like it should be right, but some's not quite right. I do like it. That's a broken button if I ever saw one.
It's a little bit extreme, but I think I can do a slightly more subtle version of that. Ooh, I wonder what would happen if we did this. That's really weird.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else we got.
You're not stuck with just one particle. We could add more particles.
Sure.
So you could have like the smoky one and the other one, so it looks like it sort of worked, but not really.
Perfect.
I like it. It's a good troll button.
I'm going to call that one done because that's fun. So yeah, you come in from the rotating pits room, and you're like, oh, button. Well, this one appears to not do anything. Okay. You come over here, and you're like, well, I'm sure this is a trap, but let's see what happens.
And you know they're going to be facing this way because that's where the door's at.
Right.
I mean, you have this, and it's like, well, you know, you walk up to it, and you see the skull, but you know the door's over there, and you want to see what's happening, so it's like, well, I didn't do anything. And if you ever look behind you, you won't see the house.
I like it. That's a cool effect. Especially to reveal this whole thing. And I like that it's not made out of, it's like concrete sky, concrete grass, not actual dirt grass.
Yeah. I really wanted this to be, you know, you get tired of the same thing over and over and over again. And this is sort of like, okay, take a break, you know.
Yeah.
Here's some normal Minecraft stuff you might have seen somewhere, you know. It's all fake because we're under the ocean. I mean, you can't have sky, you can't have grass, so
right.
This is all totally fake, but, you know, you got a fireplace, you got what looks normal, and then you shut the door, and maybe that opens this door.
I can see a problem here, though, a bug.
What?
I think we are going to have to put this on an XOR gate, because if you think about it, you're going to sleep in the bed to make a checkpoint. You're going to come out and you're going to flick the door shut, and then when you come out of your checkpoint, you're going to be like, well, shoot, I'm stuck. So I think we are going to have to put another switch over here somewhere. Like here or something. Trouble is we can't go straight to it. We have to go around the gap.
Depends. That's.
I mean, it should be able to go anywhere.
Let me look down below. So you have that coming down.
This is the
okay.
The first step is open the gap, create the concrete powder. The second step over here on the delay is close the gap. And then I've got a not switch over here to just fill with bedrock. Here's the thing, you can't go straight through here though, because this is where the gap is.
It's okay.
So you have to go
around. I got it, dude.
Okay. I'll trust you.
Get rid of
You're better at moving this stuff than I am.
Okay. We're going to do our old tried and true.
I can move this command block here too. That's not a big deal.
No, I'm done. That command block there, when powered, will place this block.
I gotcha.
And then we just put a button on the other side that also places that block. And then we'll have to find a way to get rid of that. So,
go. So, command is done.
Okay,
so then we just do that same command on the other side then?
Yeah, but now we need a way to get rid of the block. So how do we want to do that? I didn't think about that.
To clear that block, I've got a not switch here. I can just...
But if you clear the block, doesn't it put everything back?
Yes.
So it would be easier to have two buttons instead of a switch. Up here, we could put the skeleton in the middle and have 2 buttons.
Let's do that then.
Okay, so we get rid of that. I'll let you get rid of that, and then I'll put in a couple of command blocks. Let's see, so we need a command block. Come on, not there and there. What'd you do? What did I do?
I cleared it. So, okay, this one right here, the one I'm pressing, is the one that it sets the block now.
Okay, and then so this one will clear the block.
That one will clear the block, yep.
Okay.
It should just be like this, I think.
Yep. Hey. This is the other dog. I don't know.
Okay, so now we just need to take those 2 command blocks and button system and put it in the castle somewhere.
Actually, you just need 1.
Just to open it?
Just to put the block there is the only button. And I'm thinking somewhere in here, you know, we could put a button like, well, anywhere really. I have to let my one dog out.
It should probably be obvious, I guess.
Yeah. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back.
Okay. Well, I've made a button that's both hidden and obvious. Let's see if you can find it.
Okay, well, let's start outside. Right there.
Yeah, give it a shot. See if it works.
Beep. Whee!
Sweet. So if you get stuck, you just hit that button.
Yep. Should we label these?
Nah, because it doesn't really matter. You know, it's just setting and removing a block. So if you come up and hit the wrong one, you're like, oh, no big deal. Look around. No enemies. Okay. Hit that one. Okay, cool.
Okay, that works. Yeah, because we don't need to close the wall when you're in the house, unless you want to. But
well,
I think having this one to let yourself out, yeah, even if your buddy's like, oh, I'm going to be funny. Boom. You can't get out. Hey, wait a minute. Boom. Well, see. Oh, that was fun. You can get blocks that way.
Okay.
Well, that's a way to get blocks, I guess.
Oh, that's interesting to know.
You're not able to actually place them, but you can get them, I guess.
I like it.
Okay. That room's done. We got a way out.
Okay. So now, I don't think I've punched into this one yet. No, not yet. So I need to set this one up.
Okay. So we have this one, which is a troll button. We got that one, which is a nice room. This one is nice, but we don't know how to get that door open yet or put the bridge. Don't know what we're doing in this room or this room. But this one will go through here. Beep, beep. Into the room you're building now, I think.
Almost done here. Boom.
Just so you know, I just punched in for this door here. There's lava right up here.
Oh.
Right through there. Boy, you guys don't take any time at all, do you?
No, they really don't.
Okay, it'll be just 1 second. have to let somebody in. Okay, I am back.
Okay. So, what if we've got now 3 rooms to do stuff with? So we've got the room we just made, we've got the room that we're in now, and we got this one right over here.
Yep.
All 3 of those rooms don't have anything yet in them.
Oh, and it's one of these rooms have to have some form of button that will get you through that door.
I say let's make this room have that puzzle. This one right in here. Because you can't quite see what you did from here, right? You know, if you hit something, you're like, okay, well, this button in here is broken. You can tell nothing's happening when you're hitting it, but then you come into this room, hit a button, and you're not sure, but it does indeed do something.
Okay.
But I guess we could do something in all 3 rooms. We could say you hit a button, it spawns some monsters, and has a test 4, and it says if there are no monsters in the room, then open the door and enable the first part of the circuit that opens the bridge.
Well, you could have one to open the door, one to put the bridge in. Because, you know, you have 2 things. One can be the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
One can be the door. It's an idea.
So, let's see here.
Don't be messing with that yet. I'm trying something out. Which light does that give out? I was thinking we'd do the floor in this.
Oh, yeah, okay. So that would be fill this.
It'd definitely be different.
This glass. And then once you fill the next layer with end rods, and then the last layer, bedrock. Still leaves a gap around the edges. I guess we can just punch in and fix that.
I was just going to put a border of bedrock around it, so just take out this layer.
Oh.
And then we'll just put in bedrock. Kind of frame it.